New Mexico Broker Basics, page 53. 3. A disclaimer substantially similar to the following. The estimated amount of property tax levy is calculated using the stated price and estimates of the applicable tax rates. The county assessor is required by law to value the property at its current and correct value, which may differ from the listed price. Further, the estimated tax rates may be higher or lower than those that will actually be imposed. Accordingly, the actual tax levy may be higher or lower than the estimated amount. New Mexico law requires your real estate broker or agent to provide you an estimate of the property tax levy on the property on which you have submitted or intend to submit an offer to purchase. All real estate brokers and agents who have complied with these disclosure requirements shall be immune from suit and liability arising from suit relating to the estimated amount of property tax levy. F. A prospective buyer may waive the disclosure requirements of this section by signing a written document prior to the time the offer to purchase is to be made, in which the buyer acknowledges that the required estimated amount of property tax levy is not readily available, and waives disclosure of the estimated amount of property tax levy. G. All property sellers and real estate brokers and agents who have complied with the provisions of this section shall be immune from suit and liability arising from or related to the estimated amount of property tax levy. H. The New Mexico Real Estate Commission shall biannually inform all New Mexico real estate licensees of the statutory requirement for disclosure of the estimated amount of property tax levy to prospective residential property purchasers. Homeowners Association Disclosure Act. Description and purpose of a homeowners association. A homeowners association, HOA, is an organization of homeowners of a particular neighborhood, subdivision, or planned unit development. Generally, HOAs provide services for, regulate the activities of, levy assessments against, or impose fines on owners of property located within the HOA. Assessments or dues are typically used to pay for expenses that arise from having and maintaining common property within the development. The law does not require that an HOA be incorporated. Under the Homeowners Association Act, which took effect July 1st, 2013, an HOA must be identified in a recorded declaration. The HOA declaration is an instrument that imposes certain responsibilities on the HOA and gives certain authority to the HOA. Other specific rights and obligations of the HOA are set forth in additional HOA documents, such as the HOA's bylaws and policies. Collectively, these documents are referred to as the HOA's community documents, except as provided for in the community documents. The HOA's Board of Directors acts on behalf of the HOA. Generally, the HOA Act does not apply to a condominium governed by the Condominium Act. However, in the event a condominium that falls under the Condominium Act is also part of a larger HOA, then both the Condominium Act and the HOA may apply. Seller's Disclosures and HOA Disclosure Certificate. The Act provides that a seller of property located in an HOA must provide the potential buyer with the following documents prior to the closing date. 1. The declaration of the HOA. Extra notes. Remember 10 days. 2. Something you will get an email obligation to get this, and it's pointing towards the New Mexico Real Estate Commission. Something sensitive comes to waiving rights.